the other thing that happened this week we didn't get a chance to talk about was Ben Shapiro destroyed by BBC.
Why don't you just say that you're on the left? Is this so hard for you? Why can't you just be honest?
Mr.
Seriously,
Shapiro,
it's a serious question.
Mr. Shapiro, if you only knew how ridiculous that statement is, you wouldn't have said it.
Yeah, he got his back walls blown out there.
Who is that?
Ben Shapiro?
No, I know Ben Shapiro. Who's that one BBC guy?
His name is Andrew Neil.
Well, that's the thing.
He's
He's
a
a
3,000-year-old Tory.
Yeah.
He's the turtle from Neverending
Yes.
Story that's like, you can't get that. It's over 10,000 miles away.
No, he's like, he's like one of these, British TV interviewing fossils that, he destroyed Ben Shapiro just basically by asking him questions. But the thing is, everyone assumed that it was like Ben Shapiro pawned by reality, but like Andrew Neil is like thinks that being gay is a disease and that like global warming is made up along with vaccines. Like he's just like a weird ancient Tory lunatic.
Which just goes to show how much of a precious little boy Ben is.
Well, the thing is, like, the conventions of like British TV news interviews are completely different than American, which is like in America they always want to get you book backed and they never ask a follow up question. Where it was like in the BBC, like they take pride in making you uncomfortable or just sticking the knife in.
For example, you said
Sure.
Israelis like to build, Arabs like to bomb crap and live in open sewage.
Well, as I say in an article entitled, here's a list of all the giant, bad, dumb things I've ever said.
Was that dumb?
Well, yes, that's a dumb tweet. And not only, but it is also important to mention that the next few tweets clarify that tweet is specifically referring to the Hamas leadership, which, by the way, a BBC I've seen is relatively reticent to condemn.
I've got nothing but time to open up this textually printed copy of your Twitter posts.
Yeah, the best thing is like Andrew Neil, like in the UK, is just like psychotic far right lunatic, but like people who watch it with no context were like, oh, this epic liberal just pwned Ben Shapiro.
Well, but the way
like, no, America's just an exceptionally right-wing country.
But that's the thing. That's Ben started that because when he started getting pushback, his only move was, you're actually a liberal, and this is actually a biased interview, because that is the strategy, is that you prevent getting any kind of critical pushback in an interview by working the refs, by establishing a thing where you say any kind of hostility is proof of your bias. And since every American journalist is terrified of being called biased in any way, that keeps them from doing anything that'll make it hard for him to respond.
Well, okay, a couple of things. One, I'm not sure. I mean, frankly, I don't know whether are you an objective journalist or are you an opinion journalist?
I'm a journalist that asks questions.
Okay, so you're a supposedly objective journalist calling policies with which you disagree barbaric and suggesting only one side of the political aisle has ideas. So I just want to point out that I wish you would at least be honest in your own biases.
Mr. Shapiro,
I know
that broadcasting in America is now so polarized that on one program you only have the left and another one you just have the right. My job is to question those who have strong views and put an alternative to them.
What's so funny about that is that, like, this Ben Shapiro is like Mr. Too Damn Debate. And like, isn't the entire like convention of a debate is that your opponent is biased against your point of view?
Yes.
Or that will argue against it?
But he only wants to debate, as we've discussed many times, weeping college students. Those are the only people who wants to debate. No one else who has ever offered to debate him has ever been taken up on it. Other than like dog and pony shows at like Politicon, where it's like just a bunch of media hacks. Otherwise, it's like if you don't have purple hair and you're not already crying when you're talking to him, he doesn't want to debate you.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro will get thrown off if somebody isn't actively shivering around him.
The way to defeat Ben Shapiro is to slow down his voice track to normal one-time speed. He's usually played at 1.5x. And if you just dial him down,
if you chop
half a click,
if you chop and screw Shapiro, it's his points become instantly assailable.
It's like he's like the chipmunks. If you slow it down, you can slow it down and hear how they accomplished Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, no, he should cut a Christmas album too. Alvin, Simon, Shapiro.
Actually, your argument is false.
It's absolutely insane that a chipmunk wouldn't wear pants or a coat, but he's going to wear a turtleneck. Unusually bulky. You're going to tell me he's going to wear it to bed? Like, he's going to wear it to bed like a nightshirt. Okay, well, that's an entire separate article of clothing that could stand alone. Yet, he doesn't even have underwear on. He can't even wear basketball shorts. Are you going to tell me because his legs are short? There are plenty of people with short legs who wear pants.
We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late.
I'm interested that you think there's a thought movement inside the Republican Party. I mean, haven't the Conservatives run out of ideas in America? All the new policies, the Medicare for all, $15 minimum wage, the Green New Deal, they're all coming from the left, and they're popular.
Well, frankly, I'm confused by the idea that any of those are particularly new ideas.
The other funny thing that came out of that was, as you do, you make fun of Ben Shapiro's stupid squeaky voice and his height. But like the backlash to the backlash are people saying that like, please let's make fun of Ben Shapiro, but could you do it based on something other than his height, stupid voice, or general physical appearance? And it's just like, if you can't make fun of someone based on how they look and sound, then what really can you do?
What are we doing here,
people?
Let's just pack it in.
And it's like, being short, it's like he was born with dwarfism or something. Being that's not a disability or anything. It's just
he's just a wee guy.
Yeah.
He's a little guy. I mean, the shortness wouldn't really matter if he didn't have just such a hall monitor energy.
Well, he has short guy energy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There are short guys that pull it off,
Yeah.
like Tom Cruise.
Exactly. He's
Who
a
has
fucking
the energy-
5-star pimp.
That's the energy of an intergalactic dictator.
Yeah, he's got big Xenu energy.
I mean, as a, look, I think, obviously can't speak for everyone, but, I'm only 6'1". Obviously people under 6'3" should be murdered.
Wow,
I
you're
actually
like
kind of
Latter-day
subhuman.
Napoleon.
Yeah. I'm significantly below average height myself, is 6'1". I think it's okay.
I mean, I'm just like a hair under 6 feet and 26 years old as well.
And yeah, as all of us as men below, average height for a man is 6'4". And if you're below that, it's probably okay if someone kills you by accident. Not on purpose, but by accident. And we say it's okay. So there you go.
You please make fun of Ben Shapiro all you want, but can you please do it in dry academic language in a peer-reviewed journal that's properly vetted by academic sources?
No, I mean, the only good way to make fun of somebody is like a compound swear that would have like just been even unfunny on like fucking Reddit or GameFAQs in 2005, but sort of make it woke so you're not making fun of anyone's appearance or anything else.
Fuck button.
Yeah, call him a fuck button. That will own him. Everyone loves that.
Are so cool.
Oh my god, they're fucking sick. It's like, wait, all right, he's gonna call him a fuck. Oh wait, no, there's a waffle in there. Where is this guy going? Whoa! Oh my god. I'm glad I brought my seatbelts to this riff. Shit, cut that.
Whoa,
not Chris.
Whoa, you brought a
God.
seatbelt to a riff fight.
You should bring a seatbelt to a rift if you're going to fall into it or something.
What the fuck did you say to me, you little shit?
You go through the rift, and then that's when you encounter Enya.
Yeah.
That's what lays beyond.
You can think whatever you want of me.
Why don't you
frankly,
just try and
I don't
answer
care.
the
I don't
questions?
frankly give a damn what you think of me since I've never heard of you.
And I've never heard of you until I briefed myself for this. But that's not the issue. You have a
Then
new
why the hell
book
are you
out,
interviewing
and
me,
it's an interesting book. But my point is, your book claims
Well,
that
it'd be
society...
nice if you would quote it from time to time.
Your book is... Well, actually, I've done so several times, and I'm about to do so again, if you would let me just finish the question. Your book
frankly, I don't
claims
think
that
this- you know what?
society
Honestly-
is turning
honestly,
its
sir?
back on Judeo-Christian values.
Yeah,
What are
considering
those values?
considering
what are the values it's turning its back on?
I'm not inclined to continue an interview with a person as badly motivated as you as an interviewer. So I think we're done here. I appreciate your time, sir.
All right.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
thank you for your time and for showing that anger is not part of American political discourse. Now, Mr. Shapiro, we'll say goodbye.